An unusual new bike. It's the SLY from Mondraker. I've got a whole load of stats here. But this is the SLY RR, which comes in at €6,999. It's an aluminium frame. It's got the Mondraker really believes in the light emtb concept because it's the third one they've made. Lightweight emtb, so actually quite fun. It's got the Bosch Performance SX motor with 55 Newton meters of torque. Peaks out apparently at the same power as the CX, but you have to have a higher cadence to get that to about around 100. The point of this bike is it's a trail bike or mountain bike designed for lightweight fun, those who want to pedal and ride. I like the look of it. It looks pretty slick. What's brilliant about this, it comes very well equipped. It's got, first of all, it's got Minion DHR2 tires on it, which are serious tires. It's compatible with the Powermore range extender. So if we're talking about the geometry, the key numbers to remember here are the reach and the seat tube angle. Also, I like to look at the wheelbase length. Don't forget the channel is supported by Liat, and I've got their brand new magnesium and titanium pedals here. They save about 100 grams over a standard flat pedal. They're not super cheap, but they are super impressive. In the L size or the ML size, okay, so the reach in the ML size, which is this one, is 480 mil, so that's pretty good. That's quite long. Continues there for geometry onwards. A head tube angle of 64.5, so it's an all-mountain trail bike. It's not an enduro bike. I'd expect to see 63.5 if it was about a high-speed enduro, but with 64.5 degree head angle, you're going to have some fun for sure. The seat tube angle is 77 degrees. That means this is going to be easy to pedal. It comes with a Physique saddle, which is good, very high-quality saddle, hydraulic seat post. On this version here, we've got the SRAM GX wireless shifting with the UHD derailleur mount, which means this is robust and strong. This is not going to break. Apparently we can stand on it. I'd like to try it, but it's got the Bosch mini remotes, which I like, and also the top tube display, a reduced size one, which I like because it's got the Bosch behind the bar display, which is better in my opinion. I still think it's pointless having a display here and here, so I still think they need to have it so you can just turn it on from that display. But it's definitely an improvement over the old Bosch systems with the big displays, the kiosk displays. I don't like those. And the fork is the Fox 36 Performance Grip Damper, 160 mils of travel. Basically a fantastic fork, and it's the right type of fork for this bike because it's a 36. This comes with Mavic E Cross Trail wheels. It's a 29er front and rear. I don't think it's designed for the 27.5 on the rear, so it's not a mullet setup. Okay, it's got the Code Bronze Stealth brakes. This is a good brake. It doesn't need Marvins, they're for the sort of heavyweight enduro type bike. So it's got Mavic hubs on it. We've got 200mm disc on the rear, 200mm disc on the front. It's only got the standard RAM discs on it, which is okay, but that would be something I would upgrade if you want to go riding faster, harder downhill. Looking at the styling of it, the shock is well protected. There's also in the back here a nice little mud guard keeping mud out of the shock, which is quite good. Tubes, so it's a lightweight bike, but they haven't gone cheap on the tires, trying to pretend that the bike is lightweight when it's got lightweight tires, when this has actually got decent tires on it, so that's very good. It's got quite a low standover height. Overall, I'd say the specs on this bike are pretty good, and what I would expect from a brand like Mondraker that are definitely going for a high-end look and a high-end ride feel. This is the non-drive side of the bike, where you see the Bosch SX motor hidden away. This is actually the Generation 5 motor. So the motor is quite small in size. It's got the 2-bolt mounting points. That means it's very easy to remove. I have tried removing that with the CX motor. This has got an updated zero suspension system. You can see it laid out quite well here. So you've got the linkage here, a linkage here. Sort of basically as they move together, and the whole frame is actually rigid. There's no pivot here on the back, which is quite good from a maintenance point of view as well. You don't have as many pivots to maintain back here. Anyway, I've noticed that there's no cable externally, apart from where it passes through from here to here. And also there's no headset cable routing, which is fantastic. Well done, Mondraker. Let's talk about the last thing, which is the power of the motor. So it's a 250 watt motor with peaking at around 600 or 580, which is the same as the CX motor, as long as you pedal high speed. The only thing I would say about this bike is that with a 400 watt hour battery, you're probably going to get a similar range to say a 600 watt hour battery if you were using the CX motor in turbo all the time. This can accept the power more. You can have the low weight if you want it, and if you do need the extra range, you just get that power more, and it takes it up to 650 watts. Another point about the geometry that I forgot to mention, it has a 30mm stem, so it does keep this bike inside that that forward geometry feel, which is always all about having a long front center. The rider can get their weight nice and forward over the front wheel, maintaining balance and grip and improving speed and, you know, that sort of flow, especially in tight corners and berms and things like that. It does actually work, but you've got to trust yourself and get your weight forward. I think that's about it. It's going to be a short video this week because honestly I've got too much to do and I've been a bit melting down and I'm still really tired and weak recovering. So I will hopefully get to ride this on Saturday, drop in a video all about riding it next week. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video, and leave a comment below if you're interested in this bike.